you guys. I am very excited to be sitting down and getting ready with you today. I have not done one of these videos in like a million years, so I do feel a little nervous. I don't know why, because I literally just sit down and like chit chat with you guys all the time on camera, but today, I don't know, feels weird. I just prepped my skin with some new products I got in the mail. I got these yesterday, so I don't have any like real thoughts on them yet. They're from Caudalie. This is the La Creme. And then, I don't know, this is the eye cream. And Le Serum. I feel like that sounded kind of good. Anyways, this is what's on my skin right now. I'm feeling very moisturized, very soft. My usual go-to before I like go in with makeup is the Freck Rich Bitch Moisturizer. I love this stuff, but we're gonna see how this works today. And I'm gonna try to remember to tell you everything that I'm using on my face, but if I'm talking through it, I will definitely put all of the products that I use in today's video in the description box. I'm just priming my skin with the little Rare Beauty primer. This is the Pore Diffusing Primer. I like to focus it on like my T-zone and then like right here on my chin, because that's where I have like the biggest, most noticeable pores. And I think that it does an amazing job covering everything up. And today I'm going to use this NARS foundation. This is the Soft Matte Complete Foundation in Fiji Light 5. It is dripping everywhere. I wish that this one had a pump because I just feel like really chaotic when I apply it. Anyways, I just wanted to sit down with you guys today and talk to you about life, what's going on, some small life updates. You guys know me, I really don't have much going on. I'm still a hermit locked in my house. Kind of talked about how I've been feeling in my little self-care video, which if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I have been kind of into creating those little like kind of relaxing, chill videos. They're like kind of therapeutic for me. In that video, I was kind of just talking about how I've been feeling lately, and I've just kind of been feeling off so far this year. And I know the year just started, like we're still in January, which is crazy because it feels like January has been like 5 months long at this point. It's the longest month ever. But I've been just very stressed and overwhelmed and anxious, and it's kind of just been like so draining this month. I don't know where it came from, because I feel like in December I was doing pretty good. I felt like very productive and like on top of things. And I don't know if it's just like the pressure of a new year. Like for me personally, when a new year begins, I feel like I need to like start actively working towards all of my goals and like grinding, and I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself instead of just like easing into the new year, setting up like healthy routines, and like I don't know, I think that I put too many expectations on myself and like what I want to achieve. I think especially now, just because I have been having a really tough time like with my mental health. I've made a few videos about it if you are out of the loop, but I'm still definitely learning on healing and trying to cope and like navigate having like a panic disorder and dealing with general anxiety. I don't know, I feel like I should kind of switch my focus to just like taking care of myself and my mental health, and like not putting so much pressure in like work stuff, because especially January, it's really hard in my experience as a content creator, because it does slow down like after the holiday rush. So you feel like you're not really doing anything, like you don't have many collaborations going on, and it's a complete shift from being like spread so thin throughout like September to December, just working on so many different things, to just kind of everything coming to a halt. So I feel like that makes me feel like I'm not being productive enough, when really I should just kind of like be thankful that life is giving me this little break, and I should just kind of slow down, take a deep breath, and like work on myself. But I don't know. This is the Rare Beauty contour stick in Happy Soul. I really like it. I think the color is really good. I I've just kind of been struggling with that and just kind of feeling a little bit weird and overwhelmed lately. I think I have like a little bit of imposter syndrome as well. Like I'm constantly thinking that I'm not good enough for certain things, or not like relevant enough for certain things, like I don't deserve certain collaborations, and like I don't know, I feel like I have just been very negative to myself lately. So that is something that I am trying to work on right now. A little bit more positive self-talk, and honestly just putting my mental health first, because I was really doing so good, and like I felt like I was getting better, and I don't know what happened. It just feels like I took like 20 steps backwards and I'm like back at the beginning again, which is so frustrating. I feel like I'm just really rambling right now. I don't know. I think I needed a little vent sesh with my girlies. Since I have kind of developed this panic disorder last year, and I don't really leave my house ever, I don't really hang out with anyone. So I only really talk to my friends over text, sometimes FaceTime, and I feel like I never really have like that girl talk anymore, so I appreciate this video so much right now. By the way, I saw so many comments about this brush being prickly. This is from Rare Beauty. I don't know if doesn't have a number or anything on it, but it's like their little blush brush. It is seriously the most prickly brush ever. It's like all of these little tiny needles stabbing me. Why am I using it? I don't know. This is one of the new blushes in the shade Hope. It's really pretty. I've also been like taking my blush in and kind of doing like that sun-kissed look that was super trendy like either last year or the year before. Those years just kind of blend in together, but I still really love that look. So cute. I'm also gonna get crazy today and use the liquid luminizer from Rare Beauty. This is in the shade Enlighten. I feel like it dries down really quick, so you have to like blend it out, like, you know. There we go. So that is how I've been feeling lately. It's also kind of why I've taken some time off from my usual weekly vlogs. My original plan was to kind of pick back up on them in February, but I don't know. You guys will have to let me know if you miss the weekly vlogs, if you're enjoying the more, I don't know. I've been trying to kind of mix up my content a lot lately. I've been doing my little declutters, my sneaker collection video. I also swatched my entire lipstick collection, and I thought about doing like little parts of that, showing my blush and bronzer collection and like swatching all that and talking about my favorites, like making it a little series. But I don't know if you guys really care about, well, makeup anymore as a whole, but makeup from me, because I'm not really a makeup person anymore as I sit here doing my makeup with you. Sometimes I feel like weekly vlogs, especially like in my case where my life is pretty boring and like repetitive, they're not like super exciting or interesting to watch. I think they're kind of better to throw in every so often rather than every week. Honestly, let me know what you want to see in general, because I really am like kind of experimenting with my channel this year. I have to tell you guys, like for a really long time, I hated YouTube. Like I hated this platform. I think I was just like really upset in like, I want to say like 2017 when YouTube started getting like really strict with creators. Like all of my videos were going yellow and not being monetized anymore. My videos weren't being like pushed out or shown to people, which I still think that is kind of happening. Only difference is that I no longer care, because I think when I was doing YouTube back then, like I really cared about the views, obviously. A lot of people do. But why I really enjoy it now is the creating, which I think is the best way to approach being a content creator. You should definitely be passionate about what you're doing. And for like a really long time, I wasn't. I was just kind of pushing out content that was like trendy or that I thought people would like. Not necessarily stuff that I really enjoyed doing. And that's probably why my views sucked ass then too, because people can see through that and see that you're not like enjoying yourself. Whereas like now I only film when I feel like it and when I have like something that I want to do. Now I just kind of like upload whatever I like, whatever I'm feeling. Like you can see they've been a little random lately. Like I recognize that views are low on this channel, but I have so much fun doing them. Like I feel like starting YouTube again, it's around the time that I started my new medication and was kind of on my healing journey, and I just found that like creating videos here was just very therapeutic for me, and it still is. So I'm really grateful to, you know, still have my platform here and be able to do little videos every now and then. Even if they don't do well, which like a lot of the times they don't, like my videos don't really perform well here, like compared to my subscriber count, like my view count is very low, but I still feel good after every upload. Whereas like if this was 2017, 2016, I would be like, oh my god, what is wrong with me? Like this is so humiliating. Who cares? I feel like YouTube is just kind of a hobby for me, which is amazing because that's what it was in the very beginning when I first started. So I don't know, I've been trying to get back into that groove and I feel really good about that. Did I over bronze? Going in with the REM Beauty highlighter. My grandma is DMing me on Instagram. This is the shade Miss Mercury, and I told you guys in my 2021 favorites video that this is it, and it's still it. Also, while we're here, what is going on with REM Beauty? I feel like they are about to drop the next chapter because they were doing the launches in chapters. And I feel like we're getting really close to the second reveal. Like there was stuff on sale recently. I don't know. And I feel like Ariana doesn't really post much. She'll like post like campaign photos from like the very beginning and then like a lot of reshares on her story. But I really want her to do a like Vogue get ready with me makeup tutorial. I don't know if she will. I don't think that's her thing. But it would be so cute. I just feel like REM Beauty hasn't had a ton of promo. Like after the first launch, I haven't heard a ton about it. People that I follow at least, like I'm not really seeing like tutorials or reviews or anything with it anymore. And I think that it might have been just because the chapter launch that they did, it wasn't a ton of products to play with. Like we got 3 eyeshadow palettes, a bunch of highlighters, and then some basics like mascara, eyeliner, stuff like that. So I don't know, I'm really excited to see what else they come out with because I honestly really enjoy everything that I have tried so far, except the lip stain. Not a fan of that. But I do feel like they need more promo. I wish that they like did the same thing as Rare, where they did a launch with either Sephora or Ulta, made it a little bit more accessible, you know, which I'm sure they will in the future. I also really would love to see Ariana post a little bit more about it on her page. Obviously, she's like the world's busiest lady right now, and now that she's like back into acting and she's going to be in Wicked, I can't even imagine how much she has going on right now. But you know how like Rihanna or Selena will like jump on Instagram stories or TikTok sometimes and like just talk about like a new launch or like apply their little mascara or whatever. I think it would be so cute to see her do something like that because honestly the brand is good. It deserves to be talked about more, and I just feel like it died down really quick. I don't know if anybody will agree with me on that, but...
Are you still filming?
Yeah.
Can I work out or no? You can be honest with me.
Yeah, I'm doing like a little get ready with me.
Are you chatting?
Yeah, I'm chatting.
Oh, okay, so if you hear a little bit of music, it's not too bad. Like, you won't hear the song.
Yeah, don't get me copyrighted.
No, I'm not getting you copyrighted.
Hugo's gonna hit the Peloton.
Yeah, the Peloton Dawn.
Okay.
It's my nickname.
Nobody has ever called you that.
Okay, my friends do.
I don't think so. After I like set my face with powders and everything, I feel like I have to go in with this fresh spray. It's the Vitamin Nectar Antioxidant Glow Water. I just love this stuff. Like it just kind of like rehydrates you. So I actually just plucked my eyebrows before I started filming because they were out of control. I feel like I go through a lot of phases with my eyebrows, and I really want to be that girl with like the thick bushy brows, but I don't think that it looks very flattering on me. So I have been making them a little bit thinner. Like I really prefer like a straighter brow, but I was noticing like before I pluck them, like my eyebrow is just so straight, like very Ariana Grande 2014, like bloop, you know what I mean? So I did try to give myself a little bit of an arch today. Okay, see, like I think the shape is pretty good. Doing my eyebrows is literally my least favorite part of my makeup routine. I hate it. This is probably like as even as they're gonna get. Okay, I zoomed you guys in a little bit so you can see better, but I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Brow Lift. This is supposed to be like a dupe of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. I've never tried that product before, so I can't give you like a real comparison, but I've been trying to like play around with this and like figure out what the heck I'm doing with it, and I think I got it down a little bit. My eyebrows aren't very long, so I feel like they don't do much when I push them up, but I take a little bit on this spatula and I just put it right on the lid, and then take the spoolie part and just kind of like rub it in, and then just comb through my brows like I normally would. I don't know. Would not say it's like my favorite brow product. I'm pretty indifferent about it right now, but I think it works out fine. Okay, so for my eyes, I don't really know what exactly I want to do. Have some of these little rhinestone things. Kind of want to use some glitter because I have been watching Euphoria. I think that would be kind of fun to play around with, but I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. I think I'm going to lay down some neutrals from the ColourPop Stone Cold Fox palette, and then we'll layer the glitters and stuff on top. Speaking of Euphoria, I am so freaking excited about this season. I wish that they would just put it all out at once, because waiting every Sunday for a new episode is killing me. I just want to binge watch it already. So far, I am loving the season. I'm excited for all of the drama. And this might be a little controversial. I don't know. But I love Elliot. I know everybody on Twitter hates him right now, and I get it. He's kind of a weirdo, but he's so cute. And I have the biggest crush on Fezco, especially this season, since we got to see a little bit more of his story. I love that man. If you are not watching the show or you don't want a spoiler, then like skip a minute ahead or so. But this last episode, episode 3, where they kind of showed like Cal's background and his upbringing, I definitely think that they were foreshadowing that the same thing is going to happen with Nate, where he can't really explore his sexuality. And I think because Maddie knows that he's like into guys or more fluid, I think that she is going to baby trap that man. Because in one of the episodes she was talking about like, oh, I would look so cute pregnant. I don't know, it's just been brought up a few times. So I really think that they're going to do like little history repeats itself sort of thing. I'm very excited to see where this goes. Okay, I laid down a white base. I think that I want to go in with a colored shimmer and then put the glitter on top of the shimmer. Okay, I actually ended up going with the silver. I'm gonna add a little bit more color to my crease, and then I'll go back in with the silver. I'm gonna take this glitter. This is from the Lizzie McGuire collection, and it's the Sing to Me Palo Glitterly Obsessed. And I'm just gonna put that kind of like on top of the silver. I might add a little bit more glitter once I like figure out what the heck I'm doing here. But I'm gonna go in with some eyeliner. Like, I can't talk while I do this, so we'll just speed through this. Okay, the wings were so chaotic over this chunky glitter. For lashes, I'm in between these two. Like, these look really big. Very dramatic. Kind of feeling these big ones. These are from Lily Lashes in the style Cash. I feel like these lashes do not look the same. Like, this eye, I think looks better. Okay, but whatever. Moving on. Let's stick these to my face. Is it too late to switch the lashes though? Because they're like kind of throwing me off. I feel like they're weird. They are not the vibe.
Like, it's not the vibe. Stop!
Okay, I feel like these eyelashes look a little bit better. This is the Lily Lashes in VIP. At the very least, they look symmetrical. I'm going to finish off this look now. I love the little rhinestones. I want to wear these on my eyes every day. This is the glossy, it doesn't even say on here. It's called like the glossy lip stain, and this is in the shade Pinkies Up. It's amazing. It's like really thin. Really, it's just like a little light glossy stain. I don't know how else to describe it. But this shade in particular is my favorite. It's so cute. Let's add some freckles too while we're here. I feel like just adding a little sprinkle across the nose just gets a little extra something something. This look is like a little dramatic for me to be sitting on the couch for the rest of the day, but I had so much fun hanging out with you guys. Anyways, I've been here so long, my camera is literally about to die, so we finished at the perfect time. Even though this lash is already lifting, I gotta say, I'm not obsessed with these lashes. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye!